Back where you fucking started, Wagey. Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
You're the virgin struggling.
Why did you choose that insult? Why do you call people worms? And it's very, very clear to me, at least, why I call people worms. Worm is a pointless creature. The only reason a worm exists is so that bigger, more important animals can eat something. They don't do anything. They can't see. They sit in the dirt and they just move around in the dirt and they try and hide a little bit and then a bird eats them. And most people live their lives as worms. Most of you are worms. You don't do anything important. You're just living in your shit life, living your little dirt, just sitting there wriggling, hoping an eagle doesn't come along to fuck you up. And if an eagle did come along, you couldn't even defend yourself. A worm has no claws. It hasn't even got, like a skunk can spray smelly piss or something. A worm has zero defensive mechanism. A worm is absolutely and utterly useless. I've never heard of a story of valor that involves a worm. People use animals as insults. They'll say you're a bitch, which is a female dog. I don't think a female dog is that insulting to be. I know female dogs. You can have a female police dog that will charge at bullets, or you can have a fire dog that will run in a burning building. What's so wrong about being a female dog? A dog can do something. Being a female worm would be much worse. Are there even female worms? Are worms so shit that they don't even have genders? I'm about to do research in the middle of a Tate speech for the first time in my life. Earthworms are hermaphrodites. This is what I mean. They don't.
Being a worm, when you think about these things, this guy is really funny, but all the things he was saying prior to his cancellation were really true, because people need to get off their beds or couches and get out there and try to earn something. Because if you're out here just living your life, your sorry miserable life, which you wish you were not living, you have to do something about it. Go out there and earn money. Make sure you be the best version of yourself.
Have genders. If you're a worm, you're not even a man or a woman, you're just a worm. If I were to come and knock on your door and say, I've decided I have a sexual attraction to twos, so I'm taking your girlfriend, you could do very little about it, because you're a worm. Ice in your face, it's freezing cold. And then when we were practicing on the harness, when you pull the harness, you just get the biggest wedgie in history. And then you float in the cold for like 10 minutes, shivering. What's fun about that? Fucking cold. I don't like cold. I wouldn't jump in a lake that's -5. Fuck, I would jump out of a plane that's -5. It's fucking cold. And then I looked around the skydiving room. So I always thought people who jumped out of planes were like badass. Like I imagined the skydiving school would be full of like military types or dudes like me, you know, like supreme specimens of man. But it was actually full of fucking geeks. I'm talking about 20 full-grown men sitting around a TV screen looking at videos of their last jump where they were doing patterns, discussing patterns. 20 full-grown men look at a TV screen. Hey man, bro, look, yeah, bro, when you held his hand, you need to do the inverse flip. And then all of them running and getting on skateboards. And pretending they're doing their geeks, bruv. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, a lot of these things are people trying to be some things they are not. Because when he talks about these things of skydiving, people are just trying something new, trying to do something which they've never done before. Some are even deathly scared of it. They don't want to try, but maybe they're bored or they want to do something, so they go for maybe skydiving. But most of these people are weird in many ways. You need to improve your life in every aspect and make sure you get it right.
Man, he looked normal, looked like a normal dude. And we're going through the menu. What do we want to eat? What do we want to eat? Steak, veal, going through the menu. And he sits there and he says, I think I'll try the sushi.
Sushi? You're a sushi eater.
There's no power in sushi.
Literally, what? Your chopsticks? Oh, chop. Yeah.
Look at this power. This comes from the food I eat. You're telling me you're gonna get power from sushi? A little piece of floppy fish, some rice in a circle. Raw fish.
Yeah, I like it.
What do you mean? He doesn't understand. It's about fried chicken, man.
Fuck is wrong with you? What kind of full-grown adult deliberately, not on accident, deliberately eats sushi? I caught my brother ordering sushi to the house.
Salmonella.
Listen, we're jet masters, and I demanded fried chicken.
Yes.
Here you are with fucking the weakest food. Do you know who eats sushi? Little fucking soy boys. Little fucking Democrats. Oh, actually, I'd like a sushi meal.
They do.
Can I go out for sushi? Then I go out for fried fucking chicken. What the fuck is wrong with people? There's no power in sushi. And I'm at the guy's house. I've actually known him for a long time. I've known him since school. And we're sitting there chilling. And I was there for about 6 hours. And he's like, yeah, it'd be nice one day. Anyway, I'm hungry. You want something to eat? I was like, nah, I'm fine, bro. So he gets his ass up. He's a full-grown man. And he starts to cook himself something to eat. And everybody knows.
Upon sushi. When you think about it, when you leave aside the jokes, food really determines a lot about strength and power. When you look at all these fat idiots and all these jokes who look very depressing, the things they eat a lot of times play a role in what they look like. So if you want to look your best, you need to make sure you look healthy. A lot of energy and bodybuilding depends on food.
Sitting there chilling, and I was there for about 6 hours. And he's like, yeah, it'd be nice one day. Anyway, I'm hungry. You want something to eat? I was like, nah, I'm fine, bro. So he gets his ass up. He's a full-grown man. And he starts to cook himself something to eat. And everybody knows the age-old adage, time is what?
Money.
Money. That's right. Time is money. You're going to spend time preparing food. The last thing you should be doing with your time is cooking. I can't think of a lower ROI activity. Ooh, an onion. Well, let me get the onion. I'm going to start cooking. Fridge. Ooh, an onion and some lettuce. Now, get a knife. Get my knife. Cut my onion. Start to cut my onion. You're broke! You're fucking poor!
All the people who are good with money know this stuff. You need to make sure you utilize all your time very well, so that you maximize the probability that you are going to earn a lot. So if you limit the time you spend on certain things, because if you can order food which will save your time, you can use that time to do something else. Maybe research, maybe invest in something. You can always use that time to find something better to do. But unfortunately, Andrew Tate has already been charged on human trafficking and rape charges. Allegedly 7 victims have come out. I wonder which bitches these are, because we all know it's propaganda and it's all lies. But I hope they beat the case, because the case is really weak, because we have all the evidence. There are surveillance cameras. There are the other women who are willing to testify on behalf of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, but apparently the Romanian government thinks they can charge them with this, and they hope to get something out of it. But I don't think it will all work out on the side of the government, because Andrew and Tristan are clearly innocent, in my own opinion. I think they will beat this case, and I hope they get out just fine, because Everybody needs this guy's advice. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe.